So, hello. I've literally tried to do this video 3 times. And all 3 times I get interrupted by the dog, the cat, the husband, dog chasing the cat. But now the dog has a bone, the cat is in her room, the husband playing video games. I can take a breath. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. I think it's been about a week and a half since I last uploaded my video. So I do have some progress on some things. I have some new starts. I actually didn't do any work, a ton of work on any other whip besides Dumbo. I did get a couple things kitted up to start. I made some things. I have, yeah, that's about it. So I'll start off with the stuff I've made. So I wanted to kind of create an oh, and sorry, I'm in a different space, obviously. I just didn't want to bring my computer up, and so I'm doing it in our guest room, which if you don't have kids, it looks like this. Or if you have older kids, I guess, who have moved out. Or if you have kids. I don't judge. But, yeah, so this is all stuff from when we moved in about a year ago. So, we're doing great. But our big computer is in this room. Because it's kind of like a den. Like, my makeup desk is over here. It really doesn't get used, obviously. But, anyways. So I wanted to make a kind of all-encompassing project bag. So a place that I could put my key snap, my fabric, my needle minders for a project, all my floss, my pattern, scissors, needle minders, or needle threaders, excuse me, grime guards, all that kind of stuff. So I made something to do that, and this was my first attempt at things. So in my last video I showed you guys some of the project bags that I've made. So I made a big project bag, and it has like an extra wide gusset down here, so it can hold a lot. And then with that I made a grime guard, which my Dumbo is on right now, so that's my update on my Dumbo. I got basically down here done, more than last time. I just got a couple stitches in there, but I haven't been working on this one because it really hurts my eyes. I can't remember if I told you guys in my last video. There's like 3 rows of stitches down here, and both of the colors are really like a bluey gray. And then one of them is like where you mix one strand of each and then you stitch with that. And so my eyes just hate me when I do this. So I have to take it in small little breaks. Or I had to take small breaks when I do this one. So I haven't stitched on this one very often. My goal is to try to get it done, the stitching, by the end of November, and then all the back stitching done for Christmas, so I can give it to my friends who had their child in June. It'll be a baby's first Christmas. Kind of thing. So anyways, that's Dumbo. But I made this grime guard to go on it. And then I also made my, I don't know, project organizer. Maybe that's what it'd be called. So it's held together by magnets. And then there is a piece of felt up here with extra needles. So I can just stick up there. And then it unfolds like that. So this is a pocket with clear vinyl. It's actually pretty good size. Here comes the puppy again. You'll see her soon. She kills me. And then there's 2 pockets down here. So my floss is in here, and then like my floss I'm using is right there. My intention was that this would be where my floss would go, and then this would be where like my needles or my scissors and highlighters, needle threaders, everything would go. But then I realized that when I folded it up, all my heavy things, my scissors and things, fell out. So I switched those two. This is also a magnet that I sewed in right here, and this is another needle minder. Oh, I forgot to show you on Dumbo, but I got a couple buttons that look like that, and then I just dremeled them off. So that is like my little project organizer that I made that I really like. It's kind of flimsy. I didn't use very thick interfacing with it, so my next one will have to have a little bit, I'll have to improve it a little bit more. But overall, I'm happy with it. It does exactly what I need it to do. It lays flat on the table, which is nice. So yeah, I like it a lot. So all of them fit in my bag. So the bag, the organizer, and the grab guard. It's like a little project pack, I guess you could call it. So that's how far I am on Dumbo as well. And then, let's see, I'll just do my whips and then I'll do the new starts. So this is a whip I actually forgot about. This was my original Dumbo. And it was actually just a picture that I did a pick to pat to because I couldn't find a cute Dumbo picture. So that's what it looks like. And I could not, and my friend's nursery is all Dumbo, and so I couldn't find one that was cute, so I just did a pick to pat. But anyways, I'm not doing it anymore, so that's how far I've gotten. I stopped though because I realized that it was going to be gigantic, and I didn't want, like, so I mean, I'm definitely friends with this person, but I didn't want it to be like this giant thing because, like, I think her mom had like made her a quilt and that kind of stuff, and so I didn't want it to be like this giant project. So then I looked on Etsy and found that Dumbo after like 3 days of searching. It was crazy. I just couldn't find the right ones. But I still have this. I still think I am gonna stitch it, just honestly, like maybe just to have, like when I don't have anything else going on. Right now I'm kind of in that baby season where I have a lot of friends that are having kids, and so this might be good just to every once in a while, if I want something new, stitch on it and see how it goes. So that's that one. That's an old whip I forgot about. Forgot I had. And then, let's see, my other whip, oh, is my Field of Flex. I didn't give any on this one. I didn't get anywhere, but for those of you who are new, this is what it looks like with my Groot needle minder. Oops. There we go. So, I need to finish that. I do actually enjoy this one. It's a pretty quick stitch, which is nice. So didn't work on that at all. I need to get some more bags. I just realized I didn't stitch at all on my Harry Potter Sal, which is the class schedule that goes in my Harry Potter bag. I didn't stitch at all on that. That's really boring because I have like nothing on that one. I didn't stitch any on my Haid. I'll show you, why not? That's my Haid. Hey, at least I can say I started one, you know? I do want to get back to this one because I do really like this. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's one of the Faces of Fairy by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. So I do like that one. And that might be one that I make like another kind of thread organizer for. Because obviously Haids have like 70 flosses, so make something else for that one. I did get some stitching done on my Night Watch Bros, which doesn't have, I don't have an actual picture of it, I'm sorry, but I'll give you like, so it's like more old school Mario themed, and it is, if you watch Game of Thrones, it's instead of like Super Mario Bros, it's Night Watch Bros. So I filled in some blue. Oops, on that one. I'm not used to this computer, sorry. So, got some of that. And it's funny because, like, I know a lot of you guys do like rotations of different things you're stitching, and I never would have thought that I did that, but I don't do rotations, but I go through phases of things I really like working on, and then I put it down and then I do something else. Then right now I'm kind of obsessed with two different ones. So, okay. And then my restart I have from my map of Hawkwind Hollow, so I got everything for that. So I'm going to restart that soon. That over there. And it looks like that is it for in there. Okay, so then I do have a couple new starts that I will show you guys. Let me put everything back. So I keep all of my whips in this bag that I made when I went to Europe for a friend's wedding in the spring. So I made that bag and then this little like accessory bag, but then the Velcro fell off, but it was like the perfect size. So now my Night Watch Bros fits in there. Okay. Oh yeah, and then that one goes in there. Okay, I'm trying to think. Okay, so new starts. So I am doing a map of Westeros, which is the Game of Thrones countries, lands, whatever you want to call them, kingdoms. Excuse me. And so I don't want to make all of you guys yawn. So I started that one last weekend, and so I got about 2 days of stitching on it. And that's how far I am. So far, I know. But this one's really fun, like I said, because it's just a bunch of color blocking. It's just really nice. It's nice to just like not have to worry about confetti or anything like that. I do need to print out the pattern because right now I just have it digitally, and as much as I loved the idea of digital patterns, there's something really nice about being able to have it physically. So I think I am going to print it out. It's not a ton of pages either, so that'll be good. So yeah, so there's that one with my Jon Snow needle minder. I can't remember where I got that from. Sorry. One that I've been stitching on a lot, actually, that I've really enjoyed is the Prairie Schooler. It's book 8, American Primitive. So I am stitching this one right here. And I'm actually going to try to stitch this for the county fair. I have decided that that is my next thing. I want to try to stitch something small for it. So this is how far I am. I've gotten a couple of the letters done. So I'm really excited. Yeah. Jen? Thought the puppy was here, but she's not. Okay, so that's that. And I do need to make a working copy of this one because I can carry this around no problem, but then carrying that giant pattern around kind of sucks. Okay, so I do have one new start that I'm going to start. And it is, oh no, where'd my floss go? Ah! Whatever, I'll find it. It is a Clouds Factory. It's a nutcracker. So this one actually was probably one of the first patterns I ever purchased. I'm a big fan of the nutcracker. It's one of the things that I did with my grandma and my mom and everybody for, like, it was like our holiday tradition. And this one only has a teeny tiny bit of back stitching, and so I was like, ooh, this is going to be a really good one for me to start with. Well, then I got sucked into the world of Etsy, and it just was, I was a goner. But I've always really loved this one. It's pretty small. It's only 109 stitches by 109 stitches. So it's not super big at all. And so I really want to start this one. So I got my fabric, I gridded it. I had the first thing of floss, but I don't know where it is now. Oh, whatever. I'll find it. So I'm going to start that one probably tonight and do that one. And then I had a little bit, just a little bit of haul. Now I'm like trying to find that stupid piece of floss. Stupid floss. Whatever. Okay, so I got all these off Stash and Load. Just kidding. I got 2 out of the 3 off Stash and Load. So I bought this off Etsy, and this is from Roveris, which is actually I think a Russian or Italian shop. And it is called Salem 1692. And so it has all of the witches. Is that going to focus? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. But it has all the witches' names that got accused of witchcraft and condemned for witchcraft. So I thought that one was really pretty. So I like that one a lot. And then these 2 I got off Stash and Load. This one is a Silver Creek Sampler Seeds of Freedom, which I'm excited to stitch as well. And then, how did I not own this? This is what I joked about. So Halloween is my favorite holiday by far. I had all of the Hot Ground Hollow, almost all of them. I just don't have the Village of Hot Ground Hollow and the Shores of Hot Ground Hollow, but I have all the rest of them. But I didn't have this one. I literally looked through my stash like 3 times because I was like, no, I have to have this one. It's Halloween at Hot Ground Hollow. I'm obsessed with Hot Ground Hollow. I hoard Hot Ground Hollow because I have only started the map, and I haven't even started it yet. I have to restart it. But I didn't have a Halloween at Hot Ground Hollow, which I thought was crazy. So I got it. So yeah, if anyone has the Village of Hot Ground Hollow or the Shores of Hot Ground Hollow, or A Year at Hot Ground Hollow, that's the other one. That's the one that's really hard to find. A year in Hot Ground Hollow? I can't remember. But I can find the Village and I can find the Shores. But I have a really hard time finding A Year at Hot Ground Hollow. So if anyone finds one of those, please let me know because I would love to own it. Eventually one day I would like to stitch all of them. And because I'm only 30, I feel like I have time to finish. That might be like, it might be Hot Ground Hollows and 1 Hade, and not be good. But anyways, that is all I have for you guys today. This is a relatively shorter video just because I didn't stitch a lot. Well, I stitched a lot on my American Primitive one because I started that one. But I didn't have as many starts as I wanted to. I want to try to start as many things as I can because I want to try to do until like June, which would be like half the year. I want to try to not start anything. I want to like finish things. So anyways, that is all. I will hopefully check in with you guys next week. I will hopefully have more stitching. Actually, I know I'll have more stitching. And I won't have any haul because I haven't really bought anything. Trying to save up for Christmas. But I might have some more project bags and things because I really want to make more of those, and I need to make more of those. My goal is to have kind of one for every one of my projects. So anyways, that is all. I will talk to you guys later. Happy stitching. Bye.